Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've decided to play a 4-3-2-2
I think so.
because I'm done playing Swiss, and that's the only reason, right?
I like 4-3-2-2, even though I've read online that it's the worst format to play in prize-wise,
Oh,
uh,
very loud. Sorry.
but they just
Ugh,
heard us open that pack.
that, that's, they heard like a boll weevil. What we call it the brain weevil.
Okay, I think the Noble
Yeah,
is the pick.
absolutely.
It doesn't push us out of red-green werewolves, which is what we kind of want to play. But yeah, if you get that out,
Sure.
turn one, they don't have a play, it can just get huge. Plus, it's worth, I don't know,
It will eat your
five
lunch.
tickets or something. Yes, it will.
Battleground Geist also big.
Yep.
Um,
The Banshee can be good.
yeah, I was still torn about the Banshee. But I mean that Moon Mist is also very cool
And
for a common.
I think potentially that tables. Like Bonds of Faith
Sure.
is going to go.
Sure.
Civilized Scholar will go. Battleground Geist, Banshee, but
The Ashmouth Hound I thought was very successful for me
yeah.
in my plays with it. So
But we'll start with the Noble. I don't mind starting with a.
Mentor of the Meek, you assholes. Another Battleground Geist, yowzers. Moan of the Undead.
Yeah. And Fiend Hunter, another Bonds of Faith.
Wow.
It does make you wonder what a person took.
Well, if he left the rare, he took a mythic rare. Or he took a rare shifter.
Right.
If that's the way they're doing it.
Yeah. Because we have noticed that
Yeah.
there are two rares and.
Okay.
Like
well, nothing else here really supports going vampire stuff. So,
right.
What do we do now? It's almost.
For me, it's like we could go Fiend Hunter or Bonds of Faith, which are both solid removal. We could go with the Flyer. Maybe
the Fiend Hunter.
The Fiend Hunter, and not necessarily go into white, but just take it as an option.
Okay.
Here.
We got nothing.
Tackling Counterpart. It really pushes you into blue, but can be solid. If we are going,
Vamps, Night Revelers might not be bad actually.
That could be decent. If we're going red, or if we're going vampires, then we probably going black also. And this guy is
solid.
Yeah, a solid creature. Silent Departure, I like. I like
the Geist. Yeah.
The Geist also.
I would almost say the Geist. I know it's another double red, but it's a flyer.
Yeah. I say we take it, and if white is,
it's still cheap. There's another Chapel Geist.
Yeah.
There's the Rolling Timlor. Man.
Yeah.
I'm torn about Unburial. I don't really care for it.
Let's see.
Dealer of Secrets, or Delver of Secrets, I mean.
Yeah.
Ugh. But you know what? I found that is not as good as people think.
Right. You have to have a ton of instants and sorceries, and and in a draft deck that doesn't happen. I would either say this as a way to just kind of wipe their board of,
especially if we start piling up flyers,
or
we take another 2-3 flyer.
Yeah, take the flyer and.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't have that much experience with it.
Yeah, I haven't either. I like that it has flashback.
Right.
Let's try it. I'm okay even just taking a card to try it.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out whether we like it.
One of my favorite cards, the Ambush Viper, is there. Village Ironsmith.
Yeah, he's
solid.
He is. I would have no problem taking the Ironsmith. Or is this just the one that makes blue and red?
Yeah.
So, Silent Departure's good. Ambush Viper's good.
But
this is probably the pick.
It's definitely what we want anyway.
Yeah. Here would be another vampire.
Sure.
If we could pick up.
Now, what are the cards that boost vampires? There's the Noble. There's no, not that Noble, but there's another Noble.
There's Ricochet. There's vampire or something or another. It's black and
Yeah. What about intangible virtue? Creature tokens you control.
if we started getting some of the token generators,
Mm-hmm.
I like this guy if you can get some burn
Sure.
to clear the path early, and or even like a fiend hunter to pop it up, or this
That's a
guy
great one.
so they can't block,
Right.
and then you can attack in.
Well, green's definitely out. So
yeah,
at
I'd be
this
in
point,
favor of
yep, I would be in favor of that too.
go red vampires until
we can't.
yep. And yeah, here's the
Oh yeah, that's
another one where it
right.
it deals damage. I guess that doesn't help the other
No.
guys in your deck though. This guy's can be interesting in the late game.
Sure.
Because it can get to the point where if they're really low, they're unwilling to block him, but they have to block him or else they're going to die.
That would almost be my pick. Bumping the Knight's not bad either. It just depends. If we're going to go red-white, we should just go red-white and deal with it. But I'm thinking it's the Devils.
Yeah, let's take the Devils. Here.
That sucks all around.
Right.
Selfless Cathar, maybe?
Yeah, I don't see us playing that. That's probably not going to make our deck.
Well,
miss.
Let's take the miss just for splashability, maybe?
At this point, our white commitment is so heavy that I would be, but we only have 2 cards in it, that I would be willing to jump ship to another color.
Sure.
If we got something like a better offer.
Like an Avatar Ghoul or a Ghoul Raiser?
Right.
Of course, that only works on zombie cards, though.
Right.
So maybe the Avatar Ghoul is a better pick there.
I'd take that. Got the troll back. Brainweevil is not bad if for no other reason than he can turn on Morbid on his own. Sure, we'll take that.
Why not?
Okay, so several of these.
Yeah, I mean it's not a that was not a great first round, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, Micaeus.
Okay, so probably we want to play white.
You're killing us, Micaeus.
Yeah, because that
and the Cloistered Youth.
Yeah.
And the Elderly Mob. That's
we might get
one of those
white cards back. There's a chance there.
Harvest Pyre is also good.
Yeah. I think we.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah,
oh yeah, he's a bomb. He's a genuine bomb. So.
So maybe not the black. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might argue for the Bell Ringer.
Right. I was thinking maybe the Geist Flame.
Yeah. I'm just thinking though, you know, if we swing in with our flyers, and then they put something out or whatever, then we can untap and block them. But
well, the thing I like about Bell Ringers is you can get them kind of late. Like out of this pack, I think someone will take the Heron, the Pilgrim, the Mauler.
But the Geist Flame will go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
we're going to be up against some of those. I mean, look at all these Battleground Geists we've passed. Yeah. I mean, we're going to be up against somebody huge in blue. The blue is just so strong in this. We probably should have drafted it right away, but
yeah.
I mean, it has been. Look if you looked at it.
Yeah. No. So far in this, we've passed
all the good cards.
A great blue deck.
Yeah. I didn't see really shit for green.
No, which is what we really kind of wanted to do heading in.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and hide these black cards, and unless
the Hanver Watch, I think, that's, I don't know how to pick anything else. I mean, another Geist Flame will be, but yeah. It's huge. I mean, it's Defender, but it's a big Defender.
And as soon as he flips around, he's a 5/5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. And Geist Flame is the only one that's even competitor.
Okay, I'm gonna say Elderly Mob, but Because we're going to have a lot of people dying.
Yeah. Yeah, I was torn between...
Oh, the Tormented Pariah.
The Pariah, which would give us a 4-drop, or the Mob, which would give us something early.
True.
The Pariah isn't that hard to kill, especially until he flips. Like a 3/2 will trade with a lot of weaker creatures. I don't know.
Well, there's other Chapel guys there too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's either the Ashmouth Hound or the Unruly Mob, personally.
Let's go with the Unruly Mob. And...
Curse of the Pierced Heart for the win. The deck that I built, my very first, it was black-red, and it was a cursed deck. I had 2 of those witches that, when they die, you conjured up curses. And then I had 2 of those Curse of Pierced Hearts. I had the other one that made them attack every turn, whether they wanted to or not. So they were just pounding into my regenerative zombies, my regenerative skeletons, doing no damage whatsoever.
And it went well?
And it went very well.
So you would rather have that than like an Unruly Mob or a Pitchfork?
It's guaranteed damage that they actually have to have a way to get rid of.
Okay.
It's 1 point around, but it's guaranteed. How much anti-artifact stuff is in Innistrad? Or enchantment? I mean.
Yeah, there isn't a lot.
There is not a lot. There's that White Wolf that I know of.
Yep. Naturalize and that. How many humans do we have? Let's do a type sort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And those guys will flip. So, Elder Cathar might be worth taking.
You want
another Devils?
We could take or we could take the Falcon Wrath Noble. No, that's stupid.
Because either one of these 2 would probably make our deck. So
yeah,
I'm gonna take the Devils.
The Devils. I'm gonna make a case for Burning Vengeance.
Do we have anything? The only thing we have that flashes back is...
We have the Geist Flame, right?
We have the Geist Flame. You're right.
So they're expensive, though. The costs are expensive, but there are 2 things. So maybe not then. But again, those curses are just so huge.
Oh, yeah.
They're so huge. And I guess that's not really a curse, but...
But it's an enchantment that's hard to get rid of.
Those are good, too. I'm
thinking maybe...
Another Ashmouth?
Yeah. Another early guy to smash.
Spare from Evil. Or a second Moon Mist.
I'd probably go Spare from Evil.
Yeah.
If they're playing the werewolf deck and have them all flipped, all of a sudden we attack in
Harvest Pyre.
Harvest Pyre.
Yep. There's no question about it. Here I might go.
Mauler's the best card.
Mauler is the best card, but
Spare from... We're not going to play a second.
No.
I think we take the Mauler just to cut it from someone else. Oh, this thing destroys enchantments.
Oh, but no one plays it.
Yeah.
That's the one I like.
I'd be okay taking that.
I really liked it. I mean, I was just like... Because you could set it up ahead of time because you knew that they were going to attack. There was no question about it.
Right. There's another vampire.
Yeah, more crap we're not going to take. Yay. Okay. If we could get one more bomb. That's all I'm asking.
That was on color?
Yeah, that's all I'm asking. Well, give us the Lilianas even. I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, what's that red-white? There's a red-white, legendary creature that kills people and you steal them, or I don't know.
I don't care.
Okay. So this thing could be big and ugly and whatever, but it's not in our colors.
So could the Grizzled Outcasts.
Right. Tribute to Hunger.
It's huge.
Could be nasty, but it's not in our color.
I love Prey Pie. I haven't yet to use it. Okay.
For me, it's almost
Doom Traveler. For me, it's a cross between Doom Traveler and Dead Weight. and splashing the deadweight, because deadweight is some solid ass removal.
It is.
I was just there were I killed a guy's indestructible golem because I put the enchantment on there, and and it was the creepy doll. The creepy doll was indestructible, but as an experiment, I had no idea if it would work, and sure enough, killed it.
Yeah. So if we would want to,
I don't know,
splash we'll take it.
You think so?
Yeah, sure.
Scourge of, oh god, it's okay. It's either the Scourge or it's another curse. Although I love the Throbbing Sentry.
Yep. And the Bonds of Faith.
Oh my gosh! But
and if we're splashing black, then
that might be good
with its flashback.
But we gotta stay focused. Okay.
Okay. Here's what I think. I think Bonds of Faith. If turn 1, let's say we were lucky and we got out our Noble, or turn 2 we got out our
Neonite.
Yes.
Neonite.
Then on turn 3, if we can put Bonds of Faith on them and attack in unblocked, if we can get some cheap removal, Geist Flame, Bonds of Faith early, and get those guys big, then we have our end game.
Okay, I see what you mean there.
And the other thing is I don't think we're going to have that many removal spells.
True.
So
that Scourge, though, he can be huge.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
So if your opponent's doing well, that thing is a bomb.
Right.
I also like the other curse that was there, Pierce Heart. If we can get that, I'm going to almost say in our graveyard, yeah, but we're not going to have very many.
Right.
We're going to have just a couple.
Just Geist Flame. And
sure. Here's what I would say. We have a lot of humans. So it could be either a Silver Inlaid Dagger, or the I don't even want to say the Moment of Heroism, but that could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Traveler's Amulet, though.
Yeah, Traveler's
sack for a land.
I'd be okay with that.
You know,
especially if we do decide to splash a third color. Then a little bit of mana fixing.
So much blue. We are dead. 2 Abbey Griffins. Ooh, a foil Abbey Griffin. Yeah, you want it. Tormented Pariah. At that point, I think we're past Tormented Pariah.
Yeah, probably
one of the Griffins.
One of the Abbey Griffins. So we'll take the foil,
of course.
Here the Ricochet.
Would
help out all of our other vampires. Not that we have a ton. But
Sharpened Pitchfork. Oh, I love the Sharpened Pitchfork.
Yeah. And another vampire in there.
But I think the air.
Yeah. Here, probably Smite the Monstrous.
Yep. You know somebody's going to get something bigger than us.
Yep. And it's nice that they're getting these that will not have a lot of effect on our vampires or werewolves.
Right.
I love that card, too.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it up close.
God. And it can regenerate.
Man. Werewolves are just huge.
They are.
How did vampires get so squished? Curse? Or destroy
exorcism.
Well,
how many spirits do we have?
We have 2. We have one.
So we're not really worried about them being able to use that effectively against us. So we can take the curse.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, that adds up.
And here would be our chance to get the Bell Ringer.
Oh, the Hamlet Captain, though.
Right, but...
I know. I say the Bell Ringer.
Yeah.
I think the Bell Ringer is kind of the priest of Norn. He's like just under the radar enough to...
Yeah. I'm going to take the patrol.
Sure. Altars, Reap. A third one? Hell yes! All 3 will make the deck. I will push you out of that chair.
Well, if our idea is get curses on them and then survive, then something like a Bell Ringer 1/4
absolutely
can hold the ground for a while.
And we have several flyers. I mean, we have at least 2 or 3. Sure. And what's this Mikaeus Lunarch do? What's his shtick?
He comes in with however many +1/+1 counters, but then you tap him, remove one, and put one on all your other creatures.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Target! So you better get him for at least 6. You know, because everybody's going to try gunning for it.
Yeah. But even if you only do it once, and because it's counters, it's not just like till end of turn. You've made this army full of...
I'm seeing a red-white proliferate with the shock bolts, or what they're called, with a shock bolt, proliferate, and maybe a contagion clasp, and that guy.
I'll take Deranged Assistant. Someone will want him. I'll take him.
I think Infernal Plunge is kind of an insult card. A card just pisses me off.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, big deal. So it'll be good for the Storm masturbators out there in Pauper and Modern. We should probably mention Certified Evil is a certified winner.
Yes, this is a delicious.
Yeah, for being very, very dark for our normal drinking tastes, and being quite alcoholic. We're bordering 10% here, which is kind of where we like to be. Our average used to be 6, and now it's at least 10.
Nice, comfortable home.
Exactly. So yeah, we're down on these a lot.
So I think we probably don't play the
amulet,
the dead weight. So we probably don't play the amulet.
Right. But it's good. It's good that we didn't give it up, though.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I love it. A 2/2 counter on for 1 mana.
And as a possible, like if our deck just bombs out and we want to try something completely different, we actually do have
a decent number
of vampires over here that like our Ricocheter could be helping out. So I don't know. I don't know if it would be even worth flipping at that point, because here we're going to have some removal with the Fiend Hunter. We have a couple flyers, the Bonds of Faith,
Unruly Mobs, and Spare from Evil sideboard.
Yeah. And then over here
we have the Geist Flame
and the Noble. Our 3
Harvest Pyre for sure.
Yep.
Love the Ashmouth Hound.
The Ricocheter.
I'm gonna argue for the Curse of the Nightly too. I don't know. I like it. I think it just puts them in a situation where you know ahead of time whether you can set up a blocking scheme or get a combat trick ready. You know, there's no stalemated board state because you don't give them the option.
Right.
You know, I love it when you can just take things out of their hands.
Yeah. But, no, I don't disagree. We have these 3. Basically, we need out of these 4 cards, 3 of them.
Okay, if that's the case, what's our curve like if we put in all of the creatures? That's actually yeah.
Although it could be, I mean, even there if we wanted it. Now it's kind of a floater.
Right. What do you now? How do you think of that curve? When that puts us at 15 critters, so you almost have to go this route.
Yeah. The reason that I'm not so sure about that is I don't know what we would leave back to block short of like this guy,
right?
Which as soon as he flips, he has to attack. But we just don't like.
Well, we also
if he flipped, he'd be first strike. But
sure. But the Ricocheter though also big. Oh no, I guess I'm sorry, not the Ricocheter. I thought we had another. We didn't take those cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're right. In this case, I would put it in, but you're right. In this case, we need to get the 15 creatures, and we need
and I could see
that extra removal.
I could see almost drafting a deck around this.
Yeah, that's what I did.
If you went really heavy on like things that have first strike, and then just make them attack in and die.
That's exactly what I did. I had a bunch of first strikers. I had a couple of guys with pitchforks, and some wolves that first strike, and then went to town on them.
Yeah. I think
I should add though that I still lost.
Oh.
But they did very well.
Right.
Yeah.
Those cards succeeded.
Yeah, I lost clearly to my own play mistakes, which is why I couldn't bring myself to record them. They were that bad. I think I actually brain weebled myself to kill myself.
Really?
Yes. And how on earth is that even possible, Bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you how it's possible. So, what happens when you sack a brain weevil? They discard two cards, right? But you're also killing that creature, right?
Right.
What happens if they have a Geist thrower in their, what do you call it, the Geist flamethrower guy? Creature dies.
Oh,
he does 2 target player. So in my
2.
So after a series of attacks and blocking, he did about 8 to me, and on my last 2. I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm going to sacrifice. He had 2 cards left in his hand. I'm going to sacrifice this. Wasn't even thinking about it. Boom, my own critter killed me.
And you're dead.
And I'm like, and think of all the stupid fucking ways we have learned, we have done to lose at Magic. That by far is the dumbest.
I'm so glad you found yet another.
Yeah.
After last week.
This really is it's like watching The Sims where you just take all the doors away and they just die in their hovel.
Right.
You know,
in a pool of their own. Take away the ladder.
Right, and they just die in a pool of their own filth. That's pretty much how I play every game of Magic.
How's he gonna die this time?
Exactly.
Whoa! I never thought of losing that way.
You know, I'm not gonna wait until next round to keep drinking. So there.
And I'm going to go after this aggressively so that I can start when the next round starts.
So yeah, that's our deck.
Yeah, it's not terrible. That's actually more removal than I sometimes have. The Pitchburn Devils are kind of removal. The Fiend Hunter is removal also. I will be curious to see how these Curse of the Pierced Hearts work.
I think you're going to like them. They are, they're cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And yeah, they ping away. And when we have 15 other creatures, or creatures in addition to that, then it's not like they're going to be attacking in and we're just going to be dealing one.
Exactly.
We can be trading.
I think of them as the Ron Popeil cards. Set it and forget it.
Oh God, that's horrible.
They are though.
But yeah, no.
That's literally what it is. And if you look at that heart, kind of, it looks like it's on a rotisserie. So it really is. It's the Ron Popeil curse. Set it and forget it.
God, I wish.
How much would you pay for an enchantment like this? Huh? $299? No. $199? No. For the only low price of $29.99, 3 low installments.
Yeah, no,
it is. Now all we need is like the George Foreman grill card to find something that looks like a George Foreman grill. And
well, we'll look for it. And if you have an idea, let us know.
Because we'll use that too.
Yes, we'll steal your ideas and claim them as our own. Something I'm excited about with this deck. We are not probably going to lose to werewolves early because we can't cast something.
Right.
Like, we have a lot of...
We peak out at 2 and 3, and that's exactly where we want to be.
Yeah.
I think ideally you want to peak out at 3 and then have just a few spells in the 4 and 5 slot.
Yep. Okay, well, we'll...
Are we going to submit? Did we do that?
Yeah, I submitted. Now we just...
Good.
We'll see you in a couple minutes.
Yeah.